Hello everyone, this is Tawanda and welcome to Travel Lights with me. Over the past few months, we have been exploring some incredible lighthouses around the Chesapeake Bay. And after our Eastern Shore video, one viewer asked a simple question: what is a screw pile lighthouse? It was such an incredible question. And I had to look back through my videos and I realized I only briefly mentioned screw pile lighthouses during the Thomas Point Shoal video. And even then, I just touched on the topic. Today, we are going to answer this question by taking a look at 3 incredible Chesapeake Bay screw pile lighthouses. If you've been following along on our lighthouse adventures, then you've probably already realized that these lighthouses look a lot different than the lighthouses we've looked at in North Carolina and New England. Instead of being built on solid stone foundations, these lighthouses stand on iron screw piles that have been twisted deep into the soft bottom below. And that design wasn't chosen because it looked interesting. It solved a real-world problem. In areas with soft, sandy, or muddy bottoms, building a large stone foundation simply wasn't practical. The solution came from Alexander Mitchell, a blind Irish engineer who designed iron piles with large screw-like ends that could be twisted deep into the bottom, creating a sturdy foundation for a lighthouse above the water. This design proved so successful that it was used in several coastal regions throughout the United States. The Chesapeake Bay alone eventually had over 40 screw pile lighthouses. Fortunately, several of these unique lighthouses have been preserved, and we've had the opportunity to explore 5 of them together. For this particular video, we're going to take a closer look at 3 of them. So let's start with 7-Foot Knoll Lighthouse in Baltimore. Although it sits along Baltimore's Inner Harbor today, this lighthouse originally stood in the Patapsco River, where it helped guide vessels through one of the region's busiest waterways. One of the things that makes 7-Foot Knoll special is how accessible it is. Visitors can walk completely around the lighthouse, making it one of the easiest places to see the iron framework that supports this unique design. Best of all, you can enjoy the exterior without paying an admission fee. Standing beneath the lighthouse gives you a much better appreciation for how this remarkable structure was built. Another great example is Drum Point Lighthouse in Solomons, Maryland. Like 7-Foot Knoll, Drum Point rests on iron screw piles, and visitors can even walk underneath this lighthouse. Because it's located at the Calvert Marine Museum, you'll need to pay admissions to get a closer look. Unlike many offshore screw pile lighthouses, Drum Point gives visitors the opportunity to experience an original lighthouse without taking a boat ride. While the exterior showcases the engineering, stepping inside reveals the human side of the story. The restored living quarters provide a glimpse of what life was like for the keepers and their families who maintain the light. Our final example is Thomas Point Shoal Lighthouse in the bay near Annapolis, Maryland. Unlike 7-Foot Knoll and Drum Point, Thomas Point Shoal still stands in its original location in the Chesapeake Bay and continues to serve as an active aid to navigation. The only way to visit is by boat, making the experience even more memorable. Standing in its original location, Thomas Point Shoal offers a glimpse of how these remarkable lighthouses appeared to the mariners who depended on them. It's a fitting reminder of why the screw pile design became such an important part of the Chesapeake Bay history. So what is a screw pile lighthouse? It's a unique lighthouse that was built on iron screw piles, a design that was ideally suited for soft, sandy, or muddy bottoms. Today, 7-Foot Knoll, Drum Point, and Thomas Point Shoal each offer a unique way to experience this remarkable chapter of Chesapeake Bay history. So I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these 3 Chesapeake Bay screw pile lighthouses would you like to visit? As always, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for more lighthouse adventures. And until next time, I will see you at the light.